Hi, this is Debbie Stopa. I am a field sales coach at New Avon Company, and I'm just starting a little video here to teach you how to set up your holiday party. And it's a holiday Facebook party. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and take you over to Facebook. And let's see, I have Facebook up here. Now, I am on the home page of Facebook, and so if I want to do an event, I choose home, right? Because this would be my own page where I have all my own things that I post, and then this would be home. And if you look over along the left-hand side here, you will see events. You'll want to click on events, and when you go over there, it will give you an opportunity to create your own event. So you see that right here, it says create your own event. Now down here next to it on the 21st is the holiday party that I already have created and is ready to go. So today, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to make it a private event where when you're doing a holiday party on your own, you don't want to make it private. You want to make sure it's public and that everyone has an opportunity to come into your party, see that you're having a party, because of course, the object in your party is to educate people on products and Avon itself in general, how to order at your website and gain new customers, right? And online, you can service customers anywhere in the country. Okay, so we're going to start just by creating an event. Now here's where you get to choose from private or public. I'm going to choose private today because I want to be able to share some posts in this event, and I really don't want anyone else but you who are watching this to see it. Now, when it comes up, you can name your event, and we want to make it something that's very short and very simple. So this is a holiday online party. The location, Facebook. And inside this party. Okay, so now we've got that part in. Now it also gives us an opportunity to upload a photo. So I have gone to Avon Social already and taken a look there for some different photos. I've set myself up so that I have a file on my desktop that I created that is Avon Social Media. Now, inside this file, I have basically numbered all of the posts that I'm going to be sharing, and I've numbered them so they're rather in the order in which I want to use them. I can choose to use different ones if I want to, but here is the holiday party cover that I have. So I'm going to just click on that party cover. This is on a file on my desktop to make it easy for me. Once I've clicked on that picture, I'm going to click open, and that picture is going to pop up here. Now, there's also a need for a description in your party. When I set out to do this party, I also created a file with all of the verbiage that I'm going to use. So I'm going to show that here. If you were to ask me for the collateral for the event, this Word document would be what I would send to you because it has all the verbiage I've used, it has all the pictures I'm using, so we're just waiting for that to come up now. Okay, so there's a link in here for the next party that I'm doing, some tips to avoid Facebook jail. And then I actually typed in exactly what I wanted that to say. So I can go back to this document here and I can copy and paste that. And then I'm going back to my Facebook event and I'm going to paste it right in here. Now, for the sake of this event, because I really don't have a time, I will show you how to set that up. So let's say that we were going to have that next Monday, the 25th. And let's say that we wanted to start that in the evening. We click that link and it will take us down to the evening. And let's say we're going to do 5 p.m. Now you can also schedule an end time. And what I learned from doing this party the first time, not only can I go to Facebook jail, but people who come to the party can go to Facebook jail if they post too often. So my suggestion is that you make an end time that is about 2 hours. So we would just go to 7 p.m. And notice as I start typing that, it comes right up. Now, I can go down here and I can also invite co-hosts. So let's say that I want my friend, Lori Valentine Avon, to be a co-host. I put her in here. Now, when I create this event, she's going to get an invite to be a part of this private event that I have going on. Now, I've got everything set up. I have the picture that I want to post. I have the online party that I want to use for the description. I'm telling people where it's located and a basic description of what they're going to see and hear. Now, in this time slot, we would just change the time to 5 p.m. Central Time. All right, that's all I have to do. Now I can just create my event. And now I have my event created. So if I go back to the Avon homepage and I want to find my events, I go down the left side again and click on events. And now if both of my events aren't showing because maybe there's more time to come, I can click see all upcoming events, or I can click on which ones I'm hosting, and then both of those events will come up. So this one is practice, and you can see I set up another practice before that. And then this is the actual Avon holiday party that I did the first time. Now, the good news is that when you share the event link after the party is over, people can still come in and see what happened during that party. I think the important thing to do is to remind them that they have to click to see all the posts and that they go back to the very bottom, which is where the event began. And let's get all the way there. Typically, to do a party, you probably need posts about, well, when you're doing 2 hours, you could do a post about every 4 minutes. Okay, so I started this out before the party a few days earlier, and I just put in a poll so I could get some basic information. Has anybody attended an online party before? And this is what we got. People could check which one was important or valid to them. Okay, now then I invited everyone. Let's see, we're just moving up a bit. Holiday parties are on their way. Who's your favorite person to shop for? Now, I did this on the actual day of the party, but maybe 3 or 4 hours beforehand. I had 25 comments and likes as well. The idea was to really just begin to generate people coming to the party so that when the party started, they could be a part of it. Another important part of parties is that when somebody comes in order to see the next thing that you've posted, they have to do a refresh. And so it's important that you send out the refresh reminder. Now, in this case, I did it at 6:50 p.m. and the meeting was starting at 7:10 p.m. But I wanted to give you a view of what that looked like. Now, this is the welcome slide, and with the verbiage on the welcome slide, I also invited them to drop a selfie. So you're going to see some pictures of those folks who were in here. So as your customer comes back through, she can participate in everything that went on. She can answer all the questions, she can play the games that we were playing during that time. So the idea is that you hold your party open for a specific period of time and invite people to go back through the party, reminding them that they have to look to see all posts and go all the way to the bottom of the event to start. Now here was a little game I played. Who can find the cutest GIF? And post it here. So fun things that you can do during a party or an event. I also offered product information and pictures. I invited people to see a how-to video, how to use the online store, also the skincare advisory quiz so that they could find out what that was. I played a game. They were responsible for scoring themselves, and then a winner is chosen there. So 2 games were played during this party, if you will. Okay, so now that we've taken a look at the old party, we're going to go back to the one that we're using. Now, I showed you the document that I used. If you were to receive this document, what I would suggest you do is exactly what I did, which was create a file on my desktop and saved each one of these pictures with the number before it of where it was going to be posted. Now, you'll save the pictures to a file, and it's okay if they stay in your document because mine do. It just helps as a reminder as to which picture I'm on as I go through and post the party. Now, what we're going to do next is I'm going to show you how to post. So if we look down here, we know that I'm hosting my party over on Facebook, right? So I'm going to go into the party where I'm the only person going. And I'm just going to show you how I do my posts. So it gives me an opportunity to post here. So I already have my document open and I already know where my picture files are. So I'm going to click to add a photo. It allows me to upload. And I'm going to start by just sharing that welcome picture. Okay, I'm going to open it up. And if there are no problems, the welcome will appear here. I'm going to go back to my document with the welcome. And then I'm going to copy and paste what it says by hitting Control C to copy, and then Control, whoops, did not need to edit my picture, and then to paste, Control V as in Victor. Now it's all there, and I click Post. Now, given the fact that it's probably important for you to do 2 hours, it's 4 minutes, I set the timer on my phone to give me the exact time I'm going to need. So I just set the timer for 4 minutes. Now, during that 4 minutes, that gives me time to not only be ready for my next post, and by the way, I learned some lessons along the way. So my next post is going to go right up above this one. The lessons that I learned were that you can't now, before the 4 minutes, go in and set up everything you need to do for that next post. You really have to wait until your time is running down. And then so for instance, my time were running down, I would go back to my document and I would take a look at what I would be posting next. So in this case, I've already done the refresh. How to play the game is going to be my next thing. So what I can do is I can copy the information, right? Control C, and go back over to my party. And when my 4 minutes are up, I can then add a new photo. So I'm going to upload a photo. We know that it's the points, right? So the third photo is the points. I'm going to open that up. I'm going to post the verbiage here. And then I've got everything ready, everything worked, and then I'm just going to post that picture. If you ever have difficulty posting your picture, if for some reason it won't come up, my suggestion would be that you take and click and write your verbiage or copy and paste your verbiage in and post it, and then add the picture as a post on that post afterwards. I found myself needing to do that a couple of times in my last party. Okay, now when the party is over, this still remains active, and to get to the party or to share the link, you just copy this link that's in the top and put it on Facebook, or you can put it in an email, you can send it via text, and anybody can view your holiday party. Again, the key here to having a holiday online party is to get people interested in shopping on your online store, or looking at the brochure online and placing their order with you if you prefer that, or joining the company on your Avon team so that you have an opportunity to earn some extra money. I think everyone can use extra money, right? Now, the other key to having an online party is actually getting other people to host it. So if you have a good customer and she's got a lot of online friends and she would host the party, that would mean that you and her would be on that party during that time, and she'd invite all of her friends. And that's a customer opportunity for you to get her friends connected to you to purchase or to join on your team. All right. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed this training. And if you do like the training, I'd really appreciate it if you would actually like it, and as well join on my Facebook page, which is under Deborah, Debra, Stolpa, Stolpa. You can also find me on YouTube, which is where this will be posted, at In the Know with Debbie. All right, everyone. Thank you.